Corning mean when they say Victus is 4 times more scratch resistant than regular glass? And that's a great question. When Corning uses these talking points, they aren't comparing Victus to previous versions of Gorilla. They are comparing Victus to regular glass. And it is indeed much stronger than regular glass. But it's still glass. You know we have the plastic, glass, and sapphire realms of hardness. The glass realm is here in the middle at 5, 6, or 7. All of the incremental improvements that Gorilla Glass has made have been inside this glass realm, which my Mohs hardness picks are too generalized to differentiate between. The Mohs mineral test is a rough scale designed to find the difference between lots of materials, like plastic all the way to sapphire, but not to check the minute subtle differences between different types of glass. A machine capable of specifically analyzing that section of information would cost in the $100,000 range, and maybe someday I can get my hands on one. But while Victus is an improvement in the glass realm, glass is still glass, and I'm still always just going to use a case. The S Pen does still have removable tips, so you can switch between the soft and hard depending on your writing style. The S Pen, even though I don't actually use mine all that often, is still one of my favorite pieces of technology. Pulling out the back half of the pen, we can see the brains of the operation, along with the capacitor at the end that can charge up in a matter of seconds and provide enough power for the pen to last 30 minutes outside of the phone. Capacitors are way cooler than batteries. Above the capacitor is just the clicky bit of the pen. But the writing tip of the S Pen is where things start to get fun. There are a lot of copper windings around the tip. This generates a magnetic field so that the phone knows where the tip of the pen is at, even without it actually touching the capacitive display. There is a pressure sensor inside the tip, of course, for when it is touching, but apparently it needs to be in like one piece or something to keep functioning, but you get the point. It gets even cooler when we look on the inside of the phone. There's a super tiny wireless charger resting on top of the S Pen slot that you can see here on my teardown skin, and that tiny wireless pad is what charges up the S Pen through the coils in the tip while it's inside the phone. Pretty awesome.